into Orlando. This very, very early morning, 6:30 in the morning, and we are departing in a few minutes. So stay tuned, IFR, okay? Good morning, guys. Clear?
Ready to pick up our clearance. Let's put some lights in here. Alright. Full fuel. Fuel done. Review. Confirm. All set. Okay. And we're good to go here. Now, tower is closed. So we are going to pick up our clearance from a different frequency. I think it's 127.35. Clearance delivery. This is 0712 Romeo Alpha. Do you copy? I can just forget that that's not going to happen. So we're going to put it on 118.425. And then once I depart, I'm going to call Palm Beach Approach to get my clearance. Boca traffic, this is 0712 Romeo Alpha, taxiing to runway 5. Checklists. Alright, everything's good. Doors, caps, closed, all set, seat belts, fuel quantity, fuel selector, fuel pump is on, mixture, flaps 50%, good transponder is set, autopilot, let's check it. Alright, that looks good. We'll put it on nav mode and altitude, turning and climbing. Navigation radio is all set, cabin heat, defrost, brakes, power lever, 1700 RPM, load up the alternator. Alright, right side, light drop, increase in temperatures. Both, back to normal, left side, light drop, increase in temperature within range with each other. We're looking good. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go. And next checklist. Okay, 6,276 feet of runway. In case we have an issue, we're going to put it back down on the remaining. If no runway remaining, then we're going to less than 500 feet, left or right 30 degrees, about 500 feet, we may be able to return to the field or we'll pull the chute. Alright, that's it. It started raining. Look at that. Alright, so I guess we're going to turn on a 360 heading west of interstate until 1500 feet. Okay, that's the plan. Boca traffic 0712 Romeo Alpha is taking runway 5, departure to the north. Boca traffic. Alright, final is clear. Departure path is clear and we are out of here. Air conditioning off. And we're out. Rotate at 70. Flaps up at 80. Climb at 101. Alright.
Time 1100 Zulu, Boca Tower, resuming class Delta services. Latest information. Whiskey is current. Runway 23 in use. Wind 230 at 6. Altimeter 2989er.
Boca Tower, good morning. 0712 Romeo just departed, and we're going to be contacting Palm Beach to pick up our IFR clearance.
Sirius 2 Romeo Alpha, roger sir, that is approved. Good day.
Alright, have a good day. We'll see you a little later. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Alright, 360 degrees, stay west of the highway. Palm Beach Approach, this is 0712 Romeo Alpha with a request.
0712 Romeo Alpha.
Palm Beach Approach, good morning. This is 0712 Romeo Alpha. Would like to pick up my IFR clearance to Kissimmee Airport.
Romeo Alpha, Spark 7444, change vector into 138.2.
Alright, 7444, I think you said. And what was the frequency again? 2 Romeo Alpha?
Romeo Alpha, change vector into 128.3.
Alright, 74444, 128.3 to Romeo Alpha. And Palm Beach Approach, again, 0712 Romeo Alpha with you, 128.3 through 1500 climbing.
712 Romeo Alpha, Palm Beach departure radar, ident.
Alright, here's your ident coming to Romeo Alpha.
Romeo Alpha, radar contact 4 miles north of the Berkeley Airport. Clear to Kissimmee Airport, via clear direct to Palm Beach. Join Victor 531, climb maintain 7,000, expect 8,000 when
Alright, clear to Kissimmee Airport via direct Palm Beach, Victor 531, expect climb 7,000, expect 8,000 after 10 minutes. 0 Alpha.
0 Alpha, 3 back track, Palm Beach, altimeter 2989er, say altitude leaving, and if you're able to, can you give me a bases and tops report if you agree?
Alright, leaving 2,400 for 7,000, and we'll give you the report to Romeo Alpha. It's a beautiful day to fly, right guys? Gorgeous. Look towards the ocean, look how pretty that is. Palm Beach approach, you're clear over here, but it looks like you have scattered layers at like 2,500 feet. That's 712 Romeo Alpha, by the way. Victor 531. The pump is off. Cruise
Whiskey
pound.
Charlie Zoo, we have information, Whiskey.
Engine permit.
Goes there.
Good.
Or 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Miami Center 132.25.
32 and a quarter to Romeo Alpha, thank you. Miami Center 0712 Romeo Alpha, checking in level 7,000 and Victor 531.
712 Romeo Alpha, Miami Center, hello, Air Beach, altimeter 2990.
2990, good morning to Romeo Alpha. So now we are about 6.5 minutes from Burn, the intersection, and then direct to Kissimmee. We'll see what kind of runway they're going to give us. They could possibly give us runway 33, but I think it looks right now, about half an hour ago, the wind was from at Kissimmee was 0403, so the runway 6 would be the best, so maybe they're going to put us on a base to 6. At Miami Center 0712 Romeo Alpha, would like to begin my initial descent if possible right now.
712 Romeo Alpha, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down 5,000 to Romeo Alpha. Alright, initial descent, 12 minutes to go.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, I need you to be level 5,000 in 2 minutes or less, please.
Alright, 2 minutes or less, 5,000 to Romeo Alpha.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, thank you for your help. Contact Orlando Approach 119.4.
Not a problem, 119.4 to Romeo Alpha, good day.
Good day.
Orlando Approach 0712 Romeo Alpha, right about Burn, about the level 5,000.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, Orlando Approach, verify you have information. Victor, expect a visual approach runway 6.
We'll pick up Victor right now, and we'll be expecting visual runway 6 to Romeo Alpha.
Visual approaching just landing runway 6. Caution for birds. On about center of the airport, advise you have Victor.
And Orlando Approach 0712 Romeo Alpha has information on Victor into Kissimmee.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, roger, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000 to Romeo Alpha.
And November 712 Romeo Alpha, do you got the RNAV to 6? Can you go direct Totney?
Let me work on that real quick. I'll get back to you in less than a minute to Romeo Alpha.
Okay, 310 heading when able direct Totney.
310 heading when able direct turning to Romeo Alpha. Alright, let's pull that up real quick. We're descending, right? Oh, we're not descending. Let's descend. And let's slow down. We're getting close. Let's go VACT.
Approach, Clips 581.
Orlando Approach 0712 Romeo Alpha. Visual of the airport and going direct to Totney right now.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, roger that. And descend and maintain 2,000 and advise when you have Kissimmee Airport in sight.
Yep, Kissimmee Airport in sight and down to 2,000 to Romeo Alpha.
712 Romeo Alpha, roger, you are clear visual approach runway 6.
Alright, clear visual approach runway 6 to Romeo Alpha.
712 Romeo Alpha, just joined the final at Totney. Contact tower on 119.4. Have a good day. Correction. 124.45.
Alright, 2445 and we'll join final at Totney to Romeo Alpha, thanks. Kissimmee Tower, good morning, this is 0712 Romeo Alpha on the visual for runway 6 and it looks like we'll be joining final at Totney.
0712 Romeo Alpha, Kissimmee Tower, roger. Light, wind's light and variable. If you like, you can continue straight in runway 33.
We'll do 33 straight into Romeo Alpha, thanks.
Alright, thank you. I'll tell approach what you're doing.
Awesome, thank you so much to Romeo Alpha. Alright. Straight in runway 33. Come on, airplane. Listen to.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, runway 33, cleared to land, wind is 060 at 4.
Alright, runway 33 clear to land to Romeo Alpha, thank you. Alright, let's shed some speed. We're holding butt so we can put our flaps in. 119, there we go. First notch. Then let the nose drop. Push it a little bit. 104, we'll go with second notch. Full flaps.
$500.
Full tank.
Romeo for your destination.
Signature.
You can turn right out Bravo and follow a Cessna. They'll be turning in on Bravo ahead of you, 2 seconds right.
Alright, right on Bravo, we'll follow Cessna to Romeo. Alright guys, that was a beautiful flight. Stay tuned for the way back to Boca. It's going to be a little more interesting with these all these tropical storm systems, you know, all around Florida. So we'll see how it's going to get a little later. It's going to be somewhat of an evening flight too, so keep an eye on that, stay tuned, and we will be seeing you a little later.
Good morning. How are you?
Alright, we're starting. Okay, thunderstorm is coming, we gotta go.
ILS approaching use, landing and departing runway 15. Advise on initial contact, share information, hotel.
Thank you, semi-ground 0712 Romeo Alpha, picking up the clearance to Boca Raton Airport.
0712 Romeo Alpha, right clear to the Boca Raton Airport via radar vectors to Pahokee and then direct. On departure, maintain 2000. Expect 6,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 119.4, squawk 1075.
Okay, that's the flight plan. Alright, we got that, 119.4, we got that in there, 2,000, and 1,000 feet, that in there, Pahokee, Boca, okay. Ready. Kissimmee ground 0712 Romeo Alpha is at signature with hotel ready to taxi.
0712 Romeo Alpha, runway 15, taxi via Bravo and Alpha.
Pitch tanks, transponder set.
12014, gust to 24 now.
Alright, on to Clipper Base via Bravo 65, Quebec.
Get that thing tied down.
Hurrying.
Yeah, just as your landing winds picked up gust to 24.
Yeah, we heard that.
6,000 feet. Kissimmee Tower 0712 Romeo Alpha holding short runway 15 ready for departure.
2 Romeo Alpha, hold short, we're getting your release now.
Holding short to Romeo Alpha.
Sierra 712 Romeo Alpha, turn right heading 270, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Turn right heading 270, runway 15, clear for takeoff, 712 Romeo Alpha.
And wind 120 at 14, gust 25.
Got it, thank you, to Romeo Alpha. We're out of here. Just in time before the big thunderstorm. Finishing off, all looking good. Alright, all looking good here. It's alive. Flaps up. Alright, let's turn.
Sierra 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Orlando departure.
Over to departure, 2 Romeo Alpha, thanks. Orlando departure, Sierra 712 Romeo Alpha, just departed Kissimmee through 1000 for 2000, turning 270.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, led to departure, ident maintain 2000.
Ident and 2000 to Romeo Alpha. Here's your ident.
And number 2 Romeo Alpha, you're ready to contact 1 mile to the southwest of Kissimmee. Looks like right now the plan is I'm going to take you to the northwest, and then we'll take you eastbound once you get north of Orlando International, more towards the Orlando Executive Airport, and then just going to work your way towards the east coast.
All right, sounds good, to Romeo Alpha. Thanks.
To Romeo Alpha, our departures are coming out westbound off MCO, so I got to keep you low just for a minute. Just maintain 2000 and turn right, heading a 310.
All right, right 310, and we'll maintain 2000 to Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, we'll eventually need you at an even altitude. Would you prefer 6 or 8,000 as a final?
Let's do 8,000 as the final to Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, maintain 2,000. You can expect 8,000, and when you're able, fly heading 360.
All right, we'll fly 360 and to Romeo Alpha. There's Disney. So that's the scenic route that we're taking. So they're taking us to the north to get us around to the east. So we'll see how that's going to work.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, climb and maintain 4,000.
Fly 4,000 to Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, climb and maintain 8,000.
Climb 8,000 to Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, turn right heading 060.
060 to Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, fly heading to 080.
080 to Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, if you're able, just expedite your climb through 7,000. Just pay the best rate up through 7,000 and contact departure on 124.8.
All right, best rate to 7,000 and what was the departure frequency again? To Romeo Alpha.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, it's 124.8.
24.8 to Romeo Alpha. And Orlando departure 0712 Romeo Alpha through 6,000 for 8,000 on 080 heading with you.
Sir, 712 Romeo Alpha, Orlando approach, land altimeter 2990.
2990, and I have a question for you, Romeo Alpha.
Okay, Number 2 Romeo Alpha, say your question.
Well, it looks like this heading is kind of heading me towards some, I see some lightning strikes ahead of me to the right. So I'm not sure what the plan is and how you want to get me there, but just questioning that.
Sir, 2 Romeo Alpha, roger. Once you get to 8,000, I'll have turns for you, sir. Just try to maintain 8,000, and when you do need to deviate, do you want to go left or right?
Well, it looks like a little bit of left would be best course to Romeo Alpha.
Sir, 2 Romeo Alpha, roger. Maintain 8,000, sir, and I'll have deviations to the left 10 degrees here momentarily.
All right, 8,000, and I'll expect that to Romeo Alpha, thanks.
Sir, 2 Romeo Alpha, deviations 20 degrees to the left are approved.
20 degrees to the left, approved to Romeo Alpha.
American 2285.
So this is what I was trying to avoid here,
descend to maintain,
and I was seeing on the screen and lighting up with lightning here, lightning strikes. So I definitely want to avoid that. Alright, looks like this heading is working better. See what they're trying to do, they're trying to get me to the east of the weather. It's going to add a lot more to the flight, obviously, right? Go back on 080. I'm sure they're going to push the envelope, go 090. Stay clear of that stuff. Alright, and let's do our checklist here. In flight.
American 2285, turn 10 degrees right, contact Orlando approach 127.75.
10 right, 2775.
Yep. Next check is going to be descent.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, fly heading 090.
I am on 090 right now, to Romeo.
November 2 Romeo Alpha, are you able 10,000 for traffic?
10,000, able, to Romeo Alpha. Climb and maintain 10,000, to Romeo Alpha. Alright, let's go for 10,000. Alright, we don't need the air anymore. Just cool air from outside is fine. save that compressor. That cost a pretty buck.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, turn right heading 160.
160 to Romeo Alpha.
Taxi Romeo Alpha, amend the heading, fly heading of 130.
130 to Romeo. There's the NASA facility over there. Cape Canaveral, Space Kennedy Space Center. Very cool.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, there is light and moderate precipitation from your 12 o'clock then to your 2 o'clock in about 20 miles. It extends basically southeast of Melbourne all the way to Orlando. There is just light precipitation just west of Melbourne. Would you like to be affected through that area, or just let me know what you'd like to do?
Yeah, it looks like it's penetratable, so I can probably fly through it to Romeo Alpha.
Romeo Alpha, roger, fly heading 150.
150 to Romeo Alpha. Let's see what's going on our scope. Well, I don't see any lightning strikes on my storm scope, so that makes me feel confident about where he's taking me right now. Nothing ahead of me within the next 50 miles. There's stuff to my right, that's stuff that we just passed. Now increasing the range here.
15 November, heavy contact Orlando approach.
So you see the problem with this heading and this whole plan that he gave me is that there's precipitation up ahead, but
turn right heading
it's not all that bad. So it looks like he's going to take me east,
Alright,
okay, and then he's going to fly me to Pahokee and bring me from the west to Boca. So we're going to do a little bit of basically circumnavigating all that stuff, although it would have been much simpler if he had just turned me south right away. But anyway, I guess was that storm over there. So anyway, let's relax a little bit, lay back the seat, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Look at that sky, how it's lit up, right? With all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah, at some point he's gonna turn me towards Pahokee. I don't know, maybe coming up soon once we pass Orlando International, and there seem to be landing from the east. So, alright, we'll see what's going to happen. Alright, they just reached Miami. We're still on the same heading. You haven't missed much.
American 1334, contact Orlando approach 124.8, let them know when you can proceed direct to Orlando.
American 1334, 24.8, good day.
Miami Center 0712 Romeo Alpha with you heading 150.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, Miami Center, roger, deviations right and left reports approved, unable to clear direct to Pahokee.
Yeah, I think I can do Pahokee in a few miles to Romeo Alpha.
Thank you.
Alright, direct Pahokee. Alright, so that's basically what I was expecting. So I'm just going to plug it in. See.
And I'm sorry, I was on the landline.
Direct Pahokee.
Let's
see the line.
Brickle for me, please, man.
Anyway, 55 X-ray, Papa Brickle is Bravo, Romeo, India, Kilo, Lima.
Yeah, and I may have to go right, of course. So anyway, I'm going to go.
Thank you,
I'm doing it. Let's do it again. Pahokee. Good. Miami Center 0712 Romeo Alpha is now direct Pahokee. Alright, that became a much longer flight, obviously, because of all this craziness. So we have another 52 minutes to go. Typically, it would be 52 minutes. But we've been flying for what? Half an hour? Oh yeah. So, I mean, that's with weather. That's why you need a lot of fuel. You need to plan your alternate. You plan with our weather very carefully. It will add
November 55 X-ray Papa.
It will add a lot to your time.
Contacting them now on 124.6.
Alright guys, so we're still on this heading here, going to Pahokee, and it looks like the precipitation is getting a tiny bit heavier as we're approaching these yellow bands here. I hope you can see all that stuff, by the way. But I can see through it, so it looks okay. It's no big deal.
Here is 712 Romeo Alpha, contact Miami Center 132.25, good day.
3225, good day to Romeo Alpha. Miami Center 0712 Romeo Alpha with you level 1010,000.
712 Romeo Alpha, Miami Center, to set and maintain 8,000, Vero Beach altimeter 2991.
Down to 8,000, 2991 to Romeo Alpha. Alright, they're getting us back down to
60 Alpha Yankee, you expect the visual approach unless you want some else.
Oh, visual fine for 60 Alpha Yankee.
Alright, although that was a smooth ride, but wouldn't be at 10,000 and more. It's too high for us. I mean, too high, it's not too high.
November Delta, Miami Center, say it's high and
it's going to be better down below.
145, 1300 for 2,400.
Maybe not.
Number 444 November Delta, radar contact, Clementine 3000.
The headwind seems to be increasing a little bit. We'll see.
444 November Delta.
I'm going to set up my frequency over here already.
Turn left heading 360.
We're Boca.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, understand your direct Boca, direct Pahokee, direct Boca.
Affirmative, to Romeo Alpha.
Orlando 13.
Alright, so you just turned us to a 250 heading and down to 7,000 from 8,000
Number 6 with your Romeo.
for spacing, so you probably get some other traffic that's going south or who knows, probably. So, stay with me guys, this is getting interesting here. All these reroutings and all that, I mean there's a lot of weather. So these guys are trying their hardest to get people in, through this weather as much as possible. One thing about if there's any passengers or non-pilots that are listening right now, watching, I want to let you know that, this is, although the weather looks pretty awful, if you're a semi-rated pilot and have some experience, this is very doable, As you can see, yeah, it is a pain in the neck, right, but it's still doable. I had a passenger...
Romeo Alpha, proceed direct Pahokee, direct Boca.
Direct Pahokee, direct Boca, to Romeo Alpha. Alright.
522 Alpha Romeo checking in at 6,000.
522 Alpha Romeo, Miami Center, proceed to direct Papa Hotel Kilo now, and then after Papa Hotel Kilo, join Victor 437.
So, as I was saying, I had a passenger actually cancel on me because they were worried that they were not going to be I'll be able to make it back on time today. And I tried to convince them that, you know what, it's not that bad and it's doable, but they just wouldn't listen and they didn't make it. So they missed out on the opportunity of being at the conference and, get some work done. So I went.
444 Norma Delta, you want to go direct Zaza now?
But, some people are not comfortable, and I'm definitely not comfortable having an uncomfortable and nervous passenger, okay? So...
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, say speed.
166 true airspeed, 2 Romeo.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, roger, maintain 150 knots or less.
150 true, knots or less, 2 Romeo Alpha.
Number 5 Kilo Papa, maintain 150
that's interesting. He wants me at 150 or less. Let's go down to 50% power. 150. At 44% power.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000 to Romeo Alpha. Alright, down to 6,000.
Miami Center, Turkey, we have Tango and would like to request a
power back, not to exceed what he wants me to do, which is 150. 35% power.
Number 453, number Delta, proceed direct Popsy.
Let's see how close this guy is. About 8 miles away. I'm going to resume some power because I'm reaching my altitude, 6,000. Yeah, for sure it's this guy that we're following here, and I'm not sure. I think this guy, he should be going to, but he's way too high to be going to Okeechobee. So I'm not sure what the plan is here. Alright, so we're going behind this guy who seems to be turning a little bit to the left. So it's about 10 miles ahead of us. Hopefully we can resume speed soon. But, we're slow. 130 indicated, 148 true, 124 ground speed with almost a 24 knot headwind from slightly to the right. So that's killing us right now. I still have another 35 minutes to go for the flight before I get to Boca. 73 nautical miles, so we're going really slow. Because they requested us to do that, right? So...
9025 Charlie, to copy.
Weather looks okay to me.
25 Charlie, say again.
No big deal.
Yeah, report count number 9025 Charlie.
Let's see what's going on. Yeah, things that are clearing up in Boca, too. Let's see also if their weather updated. Well, it hasn't updated yet, 64 minutes ago. We're still showing marginal VFR, 5 statute mile visibility. But clear below 12,000 with a thunderstorm. So, we'll see what happens. Should update in a little bit. If we can resume on navigation. This guy's, speed, this guy's descending. Miami Center, 712 Romeo Alpha here. Still doing 150 or less.
Yes, sir. I got serious traffic that is ahead of you, and you can resume normal speed now.
Alright, well, resuming normal speed to Romeo, thanks. Alright, I had to ask him, so... Let's go. Let's push it.
Number 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Palm Beach approach 124.6.
24.6 for Palm Beach to Romeo Alpha, thanks. Palm Beach approach 0712 Romeo Alpha, checking in level 6000, direct Pahokee.
Sears 712 Romeo Alpha, Palm Beach approach. Expect vectors, RNAV, runway 5 at Boca Raton. Verify you have the weather there.
Negative weather just yet. We'll be picking it up in a little bit, and we'll expect RNAV runway 5 to Romeo Alpha. Alright, let's get the weather.
299 at sight. Arrivals expect visual approach. Runway 2 tree in use. Advise the controller on initial contact that you've received. Juliet.
Juliet.
Boca Raton Airport.
Palm Beach approach 0712 Romeo Alpha has information. Juliet into Boca.
712 Romeo Alpha, thank you. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Down 4,000 to Romeo Alpha. Alright. Descending. Let's throttle back a little bit. Things are going to get quick over here. And I'm going to load the procedure RNAV 5 vectors.
Sears 712 Romeo Alpha, depart Pahokee, direct Atone, intercept the RNAV, runway 5, final approach course.
Direct Pahokee, direct Atone to intercept the runway 5, final course to Romeo Alpha. And I gotta reload this.
Number 712 Romeo Alpha, correction, Boca is landing runway 23, depart Pahokee, heading of 160 vectors to final approach course.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so, alright, after Pahokee vectors, you said 160?
Affirmative, 160 after Pahokee.
Alright, 160 after Pahokee to Romeo Alpha, thanks. So after Pahokee, we're gonna go on a 160 heading, so I'm gonna plug it in there to have a reminder. Alright guys, welcome back. We are on the vectors for the RNAV Yankee 23 for runway 23, obviously, for Boca. And now we just got turned. We're past Pahokee, and now we're just turned on the QTS vector that's heading 110. We're at 4,000 feet, and it looks like we're going to be shooting that approach. So basically, let me just review it a little bit real quick to make sure. It looks like they're just vectoring us for the final, so they're going to just put us outside of the final approach fix at Hyver. And that looks like it's going to be, actually, sorry, Kaisek. Actually, it's going to be somewhere between Kaisek and Hyver.
1741, contact Miami approach on 133.
Between 2,000 and 1,500 feet.
3377 for American,
So,
1741, good day.
and then we're just going to descend down. I mean, we're going to be clear of the clouds at this point. The visibility is not going to be all that great. So, but we can go down to 480 feet with 1 mile visibility, and we're going to land the airplane. So that's what's going to happen here. Let's study the missed approach procedure. Straight up, 2,000 feet to Tana. Turn right 297 degrees, 28 tone and hold, as published. Okay, straight up 2,000, Tana, right turn 297, 8 tone.
140, 5 kilo
Okay,
pop.
that's pretty simple. Alright, I think that's all I need. And I don't need that anymore. I briefed it, I'm good to go. Alright, stay with me for this portion of the flight. This is where it really gets interesting.
5 kilo pop, descend and maintain 1,500.
We got another 20 miles to go. Alright, so I just activated the vector to final. Because it's just going to put us right behind Hyver, 1,500 feet, it looks like. So this approach is going to count, guys, as a full approach. So I'll be able to log it. Alright, love that. Every chance I get to log an approach, it's one less approach that I don't have to practice with an instructor or a safety pilot, you know, within the 6-month period that you get. And just reviewing one more thing, I can only descend down to 480 feet. And yeah, that's my minimum descent altitude. Alright. We are briefed, and we have our weather, instruments are set, we have our radios all set here, and we have briefed our en route and approach briefing here. Alright, we're good to go. I'm going to start slowing down now in a little bit too. I should be able to see the airport too at some point. Should be somewhere over there. Let's start slowing it down.
November 2 Romeo Alpha, fly heading 090.
090 to Romeo Alpha. There's Lantana Airport right there.
November 2 Romeo Alpha, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000 to Romeo Alpha. Alright, down to 2000. And let's slow down on the descent. Put our landing light on. One less thing to worry about.
And we were assigned 180 knots. Says speed 55, roger, thank you.
Put the boost pump on. All instruments now, guys.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, turn right heading 140.
Right, 140 to Romeo Alpha. Alright, heading.
And November 2 Romeo Alpha, if you can, keep your speed up as much as possible. There is a global traffic about 20 miles behind you for Boca also.
Alright, speed as much as possible and to Romeo Alpha, thanks. Alright, let's give them better speed.
November 2 Romeo Alpha, turn right heading 200, join final approach course.
200 for final approach course to Romeo Alpha.
Departure, good evening, November 200, Lima Charlie level 2000, heading 320.
200,
Alright,
Lima
heading
Charlie,
nav approach.
Radar contact, climb November 2 Romeo Alpha, 4 miles from Hiver, maintain 1,500 till steps on final approach course, cleared RNAV Yankee 23 Boca.
Alright, on 1,500 to establish to Romeo Alpha. And clear for the RNAV Yankee 23 Boca to Romeo.
November 2 Romeo Alpha, contact Boca Tower 118.42, good evening.
Alright, over to tower, good evening to Romeo Alpha.
November.
Boca Tower, 0712 Romeo Alpha, the RNAV Yankee 23 just outside of Hiver.
November 712 Romeo Alpha, Boca Tower, runway 23, clear to land.
Runway 23, clear to land to Romeo Alpha. Alright, and I do have the runway in sight. Slow down and put our first notch of flaps. Alright, full flaps. Wind check.
Wind 130 at 4.
Alright.
500.
500 feet. And past our minimum, continue, all good.
And Boca Tower, just B55 is with you, on a GPS Yankee 23.
Jet speed 55, Boca Tower, runway 23, clear to land.
Clear to land 23, just B55.
Service 2 Romeo Alpha, taxi to the ramp with me.
To the ramp with you, to Romeo Alpha. Alright. Alright guys, well, that was our flight. And I hope you enjoyed it and learned something. I did too. So that was pretty interesting, flying into those tropical storms, not into them, but all around them. And I hope you really enjoyed it. Of course, remember to like and subscribe. And of course, if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, guys. And as always, thank you for watching Nico's Wings, and hope to catch you on another flight soon. All right, take care now.